Hi, it's Sylvester, and I'm in the mood to answer some more questions. So I'm getting these questions from lemonade.com. First question is, if someone gave you enough money to start a business, no strings attached, what kind of business would you want to start and why? My plan when I was younger and more optimistic about my future and more ambitious, my plan was to become a famous YouTuber. And then because YouTube is a very unpredictable industry and a lot of YouTubers can't maintain the same level of fame forever, like a lot of times your YouTube career will peak and then you'll slowly kind of become less and less relevant as the years go on, or maybe you get canceled and you suddenly become very irrelevant. It's very unpredictable. So it's best to have like a backup plan if you plan to be a YouTuber, something to fall back on. So my plan was to become a YouTuber, save up a bunch of money, be really, really rich, and then when my career started to kind of die down, I would start an animal shelter, and I would do that, and then people would come to my animal shelter and be like, "Hey, didn't you used to be a really big YouTuber?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I still make videos, but I'm not as popular as I used to be." And like, it would be an animal shelter specifically for cats who are considered unadoptable, cats who are like sick or special needs or elderly. I'd take cats in from other shelters that would otherwise kill these cats, and I was essentially going to be it would be a place similar to a place that I really like called Tabby's Place. It's a cat shelter, a cat sanctuary in New Jersey. I've been obsessed with Tabby's Place since I was in high school. I've never been there, so I don't know firsthand if it's like super ethical or whatever, like if it's well maintained, or like I don't know, maybe they mistreat the cats. I have no idea because I've never actually been there, but from everything I've read and everything I've seen, they seem like a really, really awesome place that treats their cats very well. And again, they take in special needs cats and elderly cats, and they take in non-special needs cats as well. And someday, if I ever do get rich, if I ever do have a lot of money, I am going to go down to New Jersey and I'm going to visit Tabby's Place and see it firsthand. And if they allow me to, I'll film a video about it and I'll get to meet all the cats and meet all the staff, and it'll be a great time. So, yeah. If I had to start a business, it would be a cat sanctuary. That being said, I do not have any desire to own a business. It sounds like a lot of work, and a lot of businesses don't survive, and it's just a lot of pressure and probably a lot of paperwork and just very, very stressful. Yeah, I don't know. Like if I could buy a business and then like hire somebody else to run the business, I'm just like the one who kind of provides a lot of the money for the business, but like somebody else does all the hard work. That would be ideal. My name would still be on the business, but it wouldn't I wouldn't technically be doing much other than just chilling and receiving all the credit for it. So that'd be great. But anyways, next question. Tell me about a relationship issue you're having and ask me for advice on how to fix it. I am not going to be asking the internet for advice. In my experience, that is never a good idea. The internet does not tend to give great advice unless you're like asking Google. Google can have some pretty good advice sometimes, but like just random strangers on the internet commenting on a YouTube video, I don't trust your advice. I'm sorry. Nor do I really want the advice of strangers, if I'm being honest. Again, no offense. I value your input, and I like that you are watching my video. Thank you for that. But I don't know, if I need advice, I'm gonna go to like an expert or Google. So as far as relationship issues, right now I don't really have relationships. I mean, I have relationships with my family, and those are going pretty well. I don't really have any complaints there. I don't really have any friends, so that's kind of a relationship issue. The fact that these relationships are non-existent. I would like to have friends. It would be nice, but I don't. I'm very socially awkward and socially very not. I don't. I'm bad at interacting with humans. I'm just I don't know how to make friends. It's really hard for me, and it's always been really hard for me to make friends. But anyways, I guess my biggest relationship issue is that I have a strained relationship with my minister and the people I go to church with because I haven't been to church in a long time. And I feel bad about that because my minister is a really, really nice guy. He's a really awesome person, and he's helped me out a lot. And a lot of other people that I go to church with have also helped me out a lot and are really, really awesome people. And they're probably all very disappointed in me for not going to church. And like, I am scared to go back to church because I don't want to face their disappointment. I don't want to see that look in their face, the look in their eyes of like, people. I don't like people being disappointed in me. Anyways, next question. If you could go back in time, what's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self? I'd give a lot of advice to my younger self. There's a lot of things I'd be like, hey, maybe don't do this. And, there's a lot I would do differently if I could go back in time. But I think probably the biggest thing is that I would tell my younger self to get diagnosed, to go to as many doctors as I need to go to until one of them is able to diagnose me with the things that are wrong with me because I needed psychiatric help and I needed medication really bad and I just didn't understand that or just didn't want to admit it to myself. And so yeah, get diagnosed, please. And if you're watching this and you're a young person and you feel like there's something wrong with you and you feel like you should be diagnosed with something, please try to get a diagnosis. Go to your doctor. If you have a doctor, then take advantage of that. And it might take a few tries. Some doctors, not all doctors are equal, and some doctors aren't as good when it comes to mental health as other doctors, and so your doctor might not believe you. They might try to gaslight you into thinking there's nothing wrong with you, but keep trying, just keep trying, and eventually you'll find somebody who listens to you and believes you and who will be able to get you the help that you need, hopefully, depending on what your healthcare system's like. Like, if you live in America, I can't imagine the cost of just going to a doctor to try to get diagnosed. If you're not insured, it probably costs an arm and a leg. So, God, I can't imagine being American. Your healthcare system down there is so, so terrible. And I'm so grateful that I live in Canada because I see my doctor all the time. And if I had to pay for that, I'd be suffering because I would not have the money for that, and I would just I probably wouldn't be on medication right now. I probably wouldn't have gotten any diagnoses. I probably would be struggling with psychosis and self-medicating with marijuana still, and yeah, I'm very, very lucky that I have access to healthcare. And I'm very lucky that I have a really good doctor. I had a doctor previously, and she was just awful. She treated me poorly. When I came out as trans, she consistently misgendered me and kept asking me what being trans meant. And she was just awful. I hated that doctor and I dropped her. And then I didn't have a family doctor for a long time because I just couldn't find a doctor who was looking for patients. And so I'm very lucky to have a family doctor. And yeah, I'm very lucky that he's a good doctor who listens to me and believes me when I tell him that something's wrong and doesn't treat me like I'm not worth his time. He's great. Anyways, next question. What's something you want to do in the next year that you've never done before? I don't have plans for this year or next year. I don't really have plans other than just survive and try to just keep getting better in terms of my mental health. Just try to keep becoming a better person, and I don't know. I don't know. Next question. Tell me 3 things that happened in the last week that you're thankful for. I was thankful to be able to see my doctor for free again. There's a mole on the back of my neck that I'm gonna have biopsied this week, and so uh, on Wednesday I saw my doctor, and he told me that we're gonna biopsy the mole to make sure it's not cancerous or anything, and so again, I'm very thankful to have a doctor who listens to me and takes me seriously, and you know, like and that I don't have to pay for. You know, that's fantastic. So another thing I'm thankful for is that like this shouldn't be a hard question. There's a lot of things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my mom. I mean, I'm always thankful for my mom. That's not specific to the last week. I don't know how to answer this question. I feel guilty because there's like a lot of things in my life to be thankful for, but most of it is just like stuff that I'm always kind of thankful for. Like, I'm thankful to have my mom to talk to every day. You know, I text my mom every day, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful that the weather is nice. There's something. All right, yeah, I'm thankful that it's not super snowy and it's not super cold. It's actually very sunny right now, and we're having good weather, so that's something I'm thankful for. A little bit of vitamin D from the sunlight, that never hurt anyone. What? Okay, one more thing. One more thing that I'm thankful for. God, why is this question so hard? This shouldn't be hard. You know, I'm thankful to have food. I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I'm thankful to not be in the same place that I was this time last year in terms of my mental health. I'm thankful to be on good medication. I'm thankful for so many things, but nothing is specific to like this last week. I don't know. I'm moving on. I'm sorry I failed that question, but like I'm thankful for a lot of things. I don't know. Can't think of anything specific. What's your favorite memory you've shared together or we've shared together? Give me as many details as possible. I'm gonna take that as like, what's the best memory I have of making YouTube videos? The best memory I had that I've shared with you, the audience. I've had some pretty good times making YouTube videos. My old drag videos that no longer exist, I used to do silly little drag videos where I would dress up and do my makeup and I dance around and you know that was fun and those are some good memories and those videos, some of them got some pretty good views. Um, I guess that I'll say that that's my favorite memory. I also used to do dance videos. I haven't like done a serious dance video on this channel. I don't think. No, I haven't. I haven't done a. I've done like silly little dance videos, but no serious dance video. And like on my last YouTube channel, I used to dance, and I was actually pretty good, I think. And so those were good times. And I used to sing. I have a couple songs on this channel, or a couple covers on this channel, and one original song. But my voice used to be a lot better than it is now. Just kind of lost my ability to sing at one point, and so you know I have some good memories, but all those memories are gone because I deleted my last channel, and that makes me really sad that like I'll never be able to watch those videos of me dancing or hear myself sing really well ever again unless unless I make more videos like that in the future. But I haven't really danced in a long time. I've been really fatigued and my voice isn't what it used to be, and so I can't really recreate those videos. And you know I have no desire to do drag right now. Like, I mean, I get into moods sometimes where I really want to make drag videos, but then other times I just don't feel like it. And so like I don't know, it's sad that some of my favorite memories on this on YouTube are gone. They're just gone because when I was experiencing psychosis, the voices in my head forced me to delete my channel because they were torturing me and told me that if I deleted my channel, they'd leave me alone, and I believed them. And so, you know, never listen to voices in your own head unless it's the voice of reason, you know, just like if you're hearing voices and they tell you to do something, saying that they'll stop hurting you if you do it, don't believe them. They're not going to stop hurting you. Anyways, next question. What makes you happy? That's a loaded question. I don't really know what makes me happy. I guess making YouTube videos, getting views, getting positive comments, people liking my videos, that makes me happy. Seeing my mom makes me happy. Seeing my dad and my stepmom and my sister makes me happy. Um, Having people like my stuff on Facebook and Instagram makes me happy. Uh, I don't know. Eating makes me happy. Um, cats, cats make me happy. Dogs that are like not threatening make me happy because I am scared of dogs, but some dogs, some dogs are really nice, and some dogs make me really happy. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, are these boring questions? Is this a boring video? This might be a boring video. Next question. Who or what has changed your life? A lot of things have changed my life, and not usually for the better. Going on disability support changed my life in a major way. But again, not necessarily for the better. I don't have to work anymore, but I'm in extreme poverty, so it's kind of a trade-off. Having extreme psychosis changed my life, but again, not necessarily for the better. Getting kidnapped in 2013 changed the course of my life, but not for the better. Um, what's something that's changed my life for the better? My mom coming back into my life changed my life for the better. And as weird as it is to say, trying to kill myself twice last year changed my life for the better because it finally got me the help that I needed. I was finally put on medication that actually helped me. It brought my dad and my stepmom back into my life, and so that changed my life for the better. It was a bad thing, but it changed my life for the better. So yeah, there's that. Getting a cat, that changed my life for the better. I mean, it was stressful at times, especially when she started getting sick. And, having to take her to the vet and stuff costs a lot of money. And, like, having to take care of another living creature is stressful. And I wasn't as cuddly as maybe she wanted me to be. And like, I have regrets. But I don't regret having a cat. Like, I didn't want to adopt her at first. I was kind of peer pressured into adopting her because I had this friend. She was my friend's parents' cat, and he kind of pressured me into adopting her because his parents were overfeeding her, and he thought that she'd be able to have a better life with me. And so I was pressured into adopting this cat, guilted into adopting this cat, and I didn't want to. I didn't think I was mentally well enough to take care of a cat. I didn't think that I had enough money to take care of a cat, but at the end of the day, I am glad that I adopted her because she did change my life for the better. I don't know how to explain it, but anybody who's ever had a pet that they loved knows what I mean. Like, she made me feel loved. She made me feel like I mattered. In times when I had no one else, I had her. In times when I really needed love and support and comfort, she was there. And that really, really meant a lot to me, and it still means a lot to me. And, her passing away changed my life. Not necessarily for the better, but it did change my life. Things are very different now without a cat, and still kind of adjusting to that. But anyways, yeah, I think that's about it. I think I've been recording for about 20 minutes, so I should probably wrap it up. I don't feel like this has been a very exciting video. I feel like this video has kind of been boring. I don't know. I mean, I guess the videos where I answer random questions are usually pretty boring. In fact, my videos in general are usually pretty boring, but I feel like this one was especially boring. Maybe I'm just being hard on myself. I don't know. I'm just very low energy. I'm always tired, but I've been more tired recently than usual, and so I don't know. Sorry. If you've made it to this part of the video, thank you. Thank you very much. And again, I'm sorry if it was boring, but I appreciate you sticking around anyways. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.